Welcome back. First of all, we would like to thank every single one of you for all the support which you've given us throughout our adventure to starting this YouTube channel. This week, because of the current situation throughout the world, we felt obligated to do things a little bit differently. This week, we felt obligated to share why we support the Black Lives Matter movement and why we think that you should do the same thing. Throughout history, black men and women have often been stereotyped as being aggressive, which enrages some people because it's not always true. This can also be seen in the current situation where we have a big group of peaceful protesters and a small, more aggressive group that actually focuses on rioting and looting. If you have taken the time to take a look at the different videos out there, you will see that both groups consist of black and white people. Sadly, the news mostly reports that it's black people who are destroying and looting. The same can be seen when black people come in contact with the law. They have been treated much more violently than others. They get stopped by police more often, and they get higher sentences when arrested. This is something that has to stop. The beauty is in our differences. People are different, and that is one of the most beautiful things in the world. While traveling the world with Asi, we have come in contact with so many different cultures. Do we agree with everything they do? No. Do we respect their choices of doing it differently? Yes, of course. Because that is the beauty of the world. The fact that everyone is different. And we know. This can sometimes be scary. It's easier to hate something you don't know than take time to understand it. But trust us. It is always worth it to invest time to understand. This is what connects people and kills fear. By taking the time to talk to other people and to stop yourself from jumping to conclusion. So next time you're about to judge someone or something, instead ask yourself why you don't try to understand instead. It might be harder, but it also gives a much higher reward in the end. Black Lives Matter. We've seen people get upset by this quote, and the best thing to do here is to show a sign of a little girl. The reason people feel the need to say Black Lives Matter is because white people are not in as much danger as black people. White people don't have the same hardships, and white people haven't been targeted and mistreated by the police on so many different occasions.
The poll also shows that 55% of Americans think police in most communities are more likely to use deadly force against a black person compared with a white person.
This movement isn't just about George Floyd. It's about everything that has happened since slavery was officially ended in 1863. It's about the fact that black people earn less while doing the same job. It's about the fact that 1 out of 3 black males end up in jail, and that once they have been in jail, they lose their rights to vote. It's about the fact that 70% of all the black people that have been arrested in New York in 2018 turn out to be innocent. It's about being treated equally like everybody else. So what can you do to help in this situation?
Me personally, I'm not someone who's at risk right now, so I don't think it's enough for white people to say they're afraid and sad and just not actually do anything and stand up when our fellow humans are actually experiencing threats to their life and are in actual danger. So I think it's time that we do what we say we'll do and actually be willing to stand up for each other.
Don't tolerate racism of any kind. Do you see people getting mistreated? Speak out, film, shout for help, and make sure these people know they're not alone. The only way we can win is by letting everyone know that this behavior isn't and has never been accepted. That even though we don't face the same hardships, we will fight with you because it is the right thing to do. Together we can build a world we can be proud of. Not just a better world for a select group of people, but a world that is better for everyone. Filled with more peace, more love, and more understanding. A world where we can be proud to say all lives matter, because there's no difference between how people are treated.